All right, gentlemen, in this video, we're talking all about those wonderful and delightful things that happen to us as we get older. You know what I'm talking about, all that stuff that sucks. But stick around because I promise, and I really mean this, as much as all of this stuff is annoying, frustrating, and sometimes humiliating, life gets way better after 40 and 50 if you handle these things the right way. So let's jump in. So you know you're getting older when you hurt yourself doing absolutely nothing, like throwing your back out just trying to tie your shoes, or sleeping funny, and then now your neck hurts for like the next 4 days. Your body ends up with all of these weird, mysterious aches and pains with no backstory and no reason. But every little ache and pain is a reminder to just take care of your body. It's a reminder that you need to move, stretch, hydrate, lift some weight, and stop eating like you're still in college. We all age by number, but unfortunately, a lot of guys just let themselves get old. Now, another big one that happens to pretty much every man at some point is that all of a sudden, your buddy down there starts to get selective. Now look, it's not broken or anything, and it's not done, it's just inconsistent. Lots of stress, ED. Bad sleep, ED. Too much of the wrong food, ED. Wrong person, ED. This is a reminder to fix your health. Get your testosterone checked, work out more, sleep better, reduce stress, stop eating crap and stop drinking so much. Because generally speaking, ED is usually a symptom, not a life sentence. Now let me go ahead and get this one out of the way because dating gets a lot more interesting. So dating when you were young was chaotic, dumb, and full of drama. But dating when you're older is still chaotic, still dumb, and sometimes full of even more drama. Only this time, it's with way better food and way better cocktails. There's more baggage right now on both sides. There's more expectations on both sides. And there's more ghosting, flaky people, trauma stories, busy schedules, low effort communication, and dating apps where it's basically anybody's guess. But don't let that stop you from dating, because here's the really cool part. When you get older, you stop tolerating nonsense and BS. You know who you are. You know what you want. And if anybody brings chaos into your life, you just hand that person right back to the universe. Because the thing is, man, at this age, dating is, of course, a lot less about chasing validation and more about partnering with someone who adds to your life instead of draining it. All right, here's another one, because one day, your eyesight starts to go, right? You're out at a dark restaurant, you open the menu, and you can't read it because the font is way too small. Then, you're the guy sitting at the table, turning on your flashlight, trying to read the wine list. And then from there, you work through the next couple of years complaining that you can't read anything and wondering why everyone makes labels so small. Because, sir, you're old now. That's why. But look, on the bright side, you can now get reading glasses that are stylish as hell. And honestly, think about this. A mature dude with a great pair of frames and salt and pepper hair looks pretty darn cool, and women eat that up. Don't fight it, dude. Lean into it. So let me tell you a personal story. I wear contact lenses to correct my vision to see distance. But what happens is it also reduces my ability to read up close. So I have a pair of reading glasses in just about every room in my house. I also carry these readers with me most of the time when I go out, or at least right now anyway, my girlfriend carries these in her purse. But I found something that's been a complete game changer. These are from Thin Optics, and I'm a humongous fan. So I've had these for, I'd say, about a month now, and I bring them pretty much everywhere. I keep a pair in my office, and I've also got a few pairs that I can bring with me if I'm going out. These have simply changed the game for me. They're as thin, check this out, as basically 2 credit cards. They're feather light and they're made with a sleek design that actually looks really good. And the best part is, they basically disappear when you're not using them. And because these are so thin, you might think that they're going to be super fragile, but they're actually not. They're engineered for real life use cases. They're practically unbreakable. You can throw them in your pocket, in your bag, in your glove compartment, and they just handle everything. Each pair is made with optical grade polycarbonate, the same stuff that they use in safety eyewear, and the result is crystal clear lenses that won't crack, scratch, or shatter no matter how hectic your day gets. So let me show you something. So these are the readers that I used to bring with me everywhere. Now the readers themselves are fine, but I don't like carrying this big thick case around, right? But with Thin Optics, they've got a few different options. First, you can go with this pair that fits in the super slim case. Now that in itself is pretty cool, but it gets even better. Here's two more options. This one can actually go on your keychain. It's simple. You just take them out just like this. They pinch right on your nose, they stay there, and you're good to go. Or you can get one like this that has a MagSafe case. Not only that, but they also have sunglasses. So think of this. You're going out to a really nice dinner and you're wearing a suit jacket or a sport jacket. If you put one of these big chunky full-size glasses case in your pocket, there's going to be this big bulge right here. And of course, you don't want to risk breaking your glasses either. Just bring one of these and you're good to go. I mean, think about it. You're not going to be really wearing your readers all night, and you probably only need them for maybe a couple of minutes when you're looking over the menu. Or maybe this, you're on vacation somewhere and it's really hot out and you don't have a lot of room to bring a full-size glasses case out to the pool. Just bring one of these because look, the keychain on this one and the little MagSafe case are so convenient, they're always right where you need them to be. They're perfect for travel and just any life on the go situation. So whether you need sunglasses, readers, or fully customizable prescription frames, Thin Optics has an option built for your life. From these best-selling readers to premium styles with blue light photochromic lenses, the perfect pair is waiting for you. Just click that link right down below in the description and go take a look at everything they have and get something for yourself today. Thank you, Thin Optics, for supporting my channel and for sponsoring today's video. All right, now something else that sucks as you get older is that your metabolism just kind of gives up, right? You don't burn calories the same way that you used to, and you can't eat late night pizza anymore and still stay lean. But this can push you into better habits. Start eating like an adult, eat whole foods, and learn to cook a few healthy meals instead of just always ordering takeout or eating frozen processed food. Now this next one can hurt a little bit because your friend group starts to shrink. When you hit your 40s and 50s, you kind of realize that your phone isn't lighting up the way that it used to. People get married, they have kids, they move away, and people just get busy. And then one day you look around and you realize that your social life isn't what it used to be. But here's the bright side. The friends that you keep are the real ones. As you get older, those superficial friends tend to kind of fade away. But what you're left with is quality and loyalty. Because as an older man, depth is a lot more important than just numbers. Okay, now something else that does get interesting when you get older is that your body starts to make these funny little sound effects. Where in the hell did all these pops and cracks come from? So look, I'll get up at 5 in the morning to go to the bathroom, and it feels like my knees and ankles are popping and cracking like all the way there. But once again, the older you get, the more important it is to move your body and keep it moving. Motion is lotion, my friends. Now this one can hit a little hard because somewhere along the way, without even realizing it, you got to be the old guy in the room. Like everybody at the gym looks like they're 20. You go out to a bar and everybody looks like they're on spring break. Even at your work, the coworkers barely know what a DVD is. But look, here is the cool part. What you might lack in youth, you make up for in maturity, confidence, and life experience. You're the guy that younger people look up to. And if you're in shape, well-dressed, and confident, you get to be the badass older guy in the room. That's the guy that people respect, the guy that women look at, and that younger guys want to be like when they get older. Now, here's one that I can definitely identify with, and that's in your head, you're still 25 years old. Your mind still feels young. You've got stupid, silly humor, and your personality is basically the same as it was when you were younger. Now, you can bring those two closer together if you want to. The more you take care of your body, the more active, social, fit, and generally involved you are, the younger you're gonna feel. Age isn't necessarily always about the number, it's about how you live life. Something else that sucks as you get older, and this one gets a little bit tough. You lose people and it changes you. People you know and people that you love pass away. Or maybe you hear about someone that you used to know had a heart attack at 45, or maybe got diagnosed with something really serious. It hits different, and it scares you, and it wakes you up. But it also gives you perspective. It reminds you that every day you get to wake up is a blessing. It reminds you that tomorrow isn't guaranteed, and that you need to live life now, not someday. And listen, thank you so much for watching today's video. Live well, and I hope to see you in the next one.